In this very quick tutorial for Bookproofs Designer, I'm going to talk you through changing your project aspect ratio from one to another. This can be helpful if you want to change from a bigger size book to a smaller size book, from one vendor to another, from a portrait book to a horizontal book, or even for a regular album that you're designing for a client, but maybe you want to make an Instagram post out of that designed album. So like most things in Bookproofs Designer, it's on brand. Couldn't be any easier. Maybe you don't even need this tutorial, but here it is anyway. So what we have here is a 13 by 9.5 Graphy Studio book. And let's just say that we wanted to do a 12 by 8 because maybe we wanted to do a parent book at a smaller size. What we would do is we would come over here to File, Duplicate for different size, and simply select Horizontal, 12 by 8, rename the project, and then click Duplicate. When we click Duplicate, you're going to save in your normal project folder, save here, and really, you'll get a little warning saying, hey, things might be a little different and you should double check it. But most of the time, when you're going for a horizontal book to a horizontal book, for example, or a square book to a square book, those templates are probably going to be very much the same, but you should still check everything and maybe even take a look at your trim and margin just to be sure. Now let's say that you wanted to take this 12 by 8 Graphy Studio book and make it a square book with a different print vendor. Same process. You're going to come over here, duplicate for different size, and we'll just pick any vendor right now and go horizontal, square 12 by 12, duplicate, save in your normal folder, and a little bit of a warning that you should go through and check these because we did change the aspect ratio of the main book to something else, and in order to do that, some changes were made to your design. Slight changes, in particular in terms of aspect ratio for images, but in general, your design is otherwise preserved from where it came from. So you're definitely going to want to take a look and review. Now, what else is cool about this is we can take the same project, and let's say that you've designed the book, but you also want to make an Instagram post out of your book. Same process. Let's come over here to File, Duplicate for different size. Let's come over to Social Digital up top, go Instagram, vertical, and tall post 3x4 seems to be where it's at today. And let's just press Duplicate, save to your normal folder. So when you get to your Instagram project that came from your album design, what you might want to take note of is that the image gap in the borders you might want to bring down. So I'm just going to bring that image gap down just a little bit and bring those project borders down a little bit. And also note here, when we're in an Instagram project, we do not have any gutter gap because gutter gap doesn't exist for digital exports.